Ever wonder if she's waiting for you to kiss her? In this video, we break down 7 phrases she might say that are actually subtle hints she wants you to make the move. From "I don't bite unless you do" to "So, what happens next?" These lines are packed with meaning. If you know how to read between the lines, you'll be able to pick up on these signals and take things to the next level. Watch now to find out what she's really saying. 1. I wonder what would happen if. This one typically arises when you're alone with her. Perhaps during a peaceful conversation where the moment feels just right. As she trails off mid-sentence, leaving a slight pause, she's encouraging you to fill in the blanks with your imagination. But let's face it, she already has a clear idea of what she's hoping for. This phrase is a classic way of setting the stage, giving just enough room for your thoughts to wander, but not too much. It's like she's handing you the script and asking you to write the next scene in a romantic comedy, one where, if you're paying attention, she's likely hoping a kiss is involved. If she says this, take it as a hint. She's giving you the space to lead while her intentions are crystal clear. 2. I don't bite unless you do. Imagine you're both sharing a calm, relaxed moment, and out of nowhere, she playfully says this with a sly smile. This line is cleverly crafted with just the right touch of flirtation, offering a hint of interest without being overly direct. That "unless you do" part gives her a safe way out if things begin to escalate too quickly, which is a smart way of expressing attraction while keeping control. Think of it like a tennis match where she's made her move, and now it's your turn. If you step up with confidence, she'll likely take that as a green light to proceed. So, when you hear this phrase, understand that she's practically daring you to kiss her. 3. It's so cold out here. If you find yourselves in a cold setting and she mentions the chill, chances are, she's not just concerned about the temperature. This line is often her way of signaling that she'd appreciate a little extra warmth. Specifically, she's inviting you to move in closer. Whether you're outside on a crisp evening or inside an air-conditioned room, her comment about the cold is likely a subtle way of encouraging physical closeness. It's a way of saying, "I'm a little chilly, but I wouldn't mind if you were the one to warm me up." Pay attention to how she says it. This could be her way of making it easier for you to close the distance between you two, and perhaps even steal a kiss. 4. I'm glad I met someone like you. When she says this, it's more than just casual conversation. It's a moment of emotional connection. She's trying to express that she values your company and appreciates the bond you share. If you pay attention, you'll realize this is a prime moment to seal the connection with a kiss. This phrase isn't just small talk. She's setting the stage for something more meaningful, and if you're perceptive, you'll recognize it. In the context of a younger woman in an age-gap relationship, this line carries even more weight, suggesting a deeper connection and comfort with you. If she says this, it's clear that she's feeling a certain closeness, and it's likely she's hoping you feel it too. 5. I've never done this before. This phrase is a classic one with multiple possible interpretations, but when spoken in a quiet, intimate moment, it often signals vulnerability. She's opening up and expressing that she feels a little unsure, but is hoping you'll take charge. For younger women, this line can build anticipation, hinting at an experience that feels new and exciting, and they may drop just enough mystery to make it feel special. Whether it's true or not, she's likely waiting to see if you'll step in and take the initiative. This phrase sets the scene for you to lead the way, and in the right context, it could easily be the green light for a kiss. 6. You're really good at reading people, right? At first, this phrase might seem like a random observation, but in reality, it's a clever way for her to test how perceptive you are. When she asks this, she's probably wondering if you can pick up on the signals she's been sending. In essence, she's checking whether you're aware that she might want you to kiss her. It's like a little mental game or dare for you to recognize her subtle cues. If you respond with something playful like, "I'm pretty sure I know what you're thinking," and then lean in, you'll hit the mark. She wants to know if you're intuitive enough to catch her hints, and this question is her way of making sure you're tuned in. 7. It's so quiet here. When she points out the stillness around you, she's often using the silence to create an opening for something more intimate. This phrase works as an invitation to break the quiet with more than just words. It could be a subtle cue that she's ready for a shift in the dynamic and is hoping you'll take the lead. The silence amplifies the moment, And her remark about it might just be her way of encouraging a kiss to fill the space. It's a clever way of saying, "I'm here, and I'm ready for something more," without directly stating it. If you pick up on this, you'll know that she's expecting you to make the next move. 8. So, what happens next? When she asks this, it's as if the tension in the air is building, and she's eagerly waiting for you to break the silence. This phrase is almost like an unspoken invitation. It's as close to saying "kiss me" as she can get without directly doing so. She's keeping things open-ended, giving you the opportunity to take charge, while also providing a major hint that she's waiting for you to make the next move. If she's looking at you with anticipation when she says it, she's likely waiting to see if you'll pick up on her cue. This phrase is like her laying all her cards on the table, signaling that the moment is ripe for something more. If you're paying attention, this is your cue to lean in and take the plunge. She's practically daring you to kiss her. If you're not yet subscribed, consider hitting that subscribe button and turning on the notification bell, so you never miss out on our future content. Your support is incredibly meaningful. And if you find this video helpful, please consider liking and sharing it to help spread these valuable insights.